Right, this is on declaring all things again regarding the book Surrender to the Call, right? Because there's a period of honesty, like my life always was, right? Except for the one or two times I cheat, which I paid daily in full for, right? In addition to paying for other people cheating as well, right? Anyhow, there's a book that was written by myself, right? Used as a vessel by God to write a book, and it's called Surrender to the Call. Right? That book was produced through my vessel, meaning my mind, my heart, my soul. Right? I was used as a vessel by God to produce that book. I didn't write that book with my own hands and my own mind and my own in my conscious thought. Then, right? The book was a book written through the power of God. Right? It wasn't me as a human being writing the book. Right? The book was written in a sense, meaning a revelation, right? That's what revelation means. It was written, right? So the book was written. This is to clarify that in public, right? That the book was a book that was written and it was not me. Like how I write, like for example, how I wrote my poetry book, and I know I was writing my poetry book. I wrote my autoethnography. I was fully conscious, fully aware. Hey, I'm doing this. I know I'm sitting down typing this. I know I'm writing, right? I know that I'm a full conscious awareness as a human being writing these two books, right? Now the third book that I wrote, Surrender to the Call, it was a book that was written, right? So there's just clarifying this, right? Looking directly into the eye of whoever is looking at this video to clarify this knowledge that the book was written, right? And the book was sent, right? The book was written and the book was sent to Mark Passio, right? I didn't consciously send the book to him, but the book was sent, meaning that, hey, I was not aware in my full consciousness that I was emailing here and sending, and it was sent via my email Ramkisun Vijaya 3, I believe that email was, right? My common email is vijaya_r@hotmail.com, but I no longer have access to that or the password. In fact, I no longer have access to any password, right? So I can't even check really to see if any response came in, right? So it's vijaya_r@hotmail.com. That was that draft. A draft of the book was sent. Secondly, right, the book published in full was sent from Ramkisun Vijaya 3 or something like that, right? Ramkisun Vijaya 3, right, at gmail.com, right? So those were the two emails that I used to collaborate with. The first time from Vijaya_r@hotmail.com that I sent the book, I would have received a feedback from a female person. I can't remember her name right now, but she said that she would convey the book to Mark Passio, right? And after that, I didn't really get back a response, and I don't have access to my emails and passwords right now to get access to that, right? So this is just clarifying the situation for those of you who are confused, right? Providing clarity regarding that situation, right? So that we can move forward in time, right? Take care, everybody.